welcome to Girl Talk. We are sitting here with a fabulous show ahead of us. We're going to be chatting with some folks as we go, and I'm just excited to be here chatting with you ladies. How are you today?
Oh,
great.
fabulous.
I can see you got the memo on attire today. I don't know what happened with you two, but
I know.
This was not planned.
Janet and I know. We should start calling each other prior to taping.
Apparently.
Great mind, right?
We'll go with that one.
This is all the rage. Everyone go get your leopard top and your
I've got the
pencil
leopard
skirt.
shoes.
That's right.
I got the memo a little late.
Snake
But
skin toes.
So we've got the animals happening here today. Very exciting. Well, that's funny that we did that. But I'm excited about what we're going to chat about today. So we've got some great segments coming up for you. We have the Blow Dry Style Lounge back. They are our beauty experts. They get us all situated and blowed and dried and styled and lounged and all that kind of stuff. They're fabulous.
They did my hair today. Daniqua put some curls in my hair, and Seisha, who's the manager there at the Blow Dry Style Lounge, did my makeup today.
Looks
And
great.
Looks
Seisha's-
beautiful.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it looks great. And if you haven't gone to Seisha for a facial, you've got to. She's amazing.
Yeah, Seisha
Amazing.
does the facials over there, and
Yeah.
it's more than just a facial. It's like total body relaxation. It's really wonderful.
She does a little massage and all that kind of stuff. It's pretty great. It's pretty
Yeah,
great.
I'd go there just for that.
Yeah. So we'll chat with them a little bit later, and they'll tell you how you can get star-worthy hair. They are the blowout queens over there, and I
think they have a
understand.
special event coming up.
Yeah, I'm excited to
So we'll learn
hear
about that.
to hear about that. That'll be fun. And then we're going to talk about car care. So we've got the spectrum today from beauty to automotive, right? Hopefully we'll work on these at different times. When you're done getting your hair done, go check your car. But Joe Conan will be here talking about your check engine light. So some important things for those of you who leave your engine light on too long.
Or if it comes on, what to do? Do you
Yes.
keep going? Do you stop?
Yeah.
You know,
Mine comes on and then goes off, and then I leave it alone, which I understand is probably not right.
You just pretend like you didn't see it.
Right.
Really
Well, it's
happen.
off now. Yeah.
it's fine
it
now.
must
It's
be
gone.
fine.
Exactly. So that's great. We'll have him in studio telling us a little bit about the latest and greatest technology that you can get over at Conan Automotive. And our fitness experts will be here.
Orangetheory.
Yeah, so once you've been all relaxed at blow dry, it's time to pump it up at Orangetheory.
That's right, yeah.
Or
So
they have showers there, and I don't know of any other salon where you can like literally come from the gym, take a shower, come out, and you can leave.
that's so nice.
Okay.
Yeah, you don't have to go home, shower,
Right.
then go to the salon, which I think probably is most pertinent for like self-tanning.
Oh, sure.
You know, that's always when I feel like I need to shower right before I go. Self-tan, which I need a self-tan,
And
obviously.
exfoliate.
But
Oh, you look great.
well,
Well, you know, speaking of the exercise experts that are coming in, I just saw a headline recently, just a few days ago, that was reporting that now they've discovered that the number of overweight Americans is less than the number that are considered now obese, which I found quite startling. So let me
Okay.
rephrase that. There are now more obese Americans than just merely overweight.
so for the
Americans.
percentage of overweight Americans, more of them are obese.
No, just the percentage of Americans. The percentage that are merely overweight.
I need a chart, Janet.
I know, I'm really being very articulate here. Just basically there are more obese people now than just overweight people.
So did they indicate why that might be? Is it just convenience foods or?
You know, the article that I read didn't delve into, is it, you know, modern day conveniences, we're sitting on our buns a little bit more, or if it is the food, it's probably like anything, it's a combination of things that brings it all together.
Yeah.
So, but it's kind of startling. You think, well, everybody's, we're all a little overweight here or there, and so I find that quite serious. I'm actually kind of curious how that compares to other countries, because this was just America.
Yeah, well, I think, unfortunately, I think that we're probably in kind of the worst shape, pun intended, in that case.
Yeah.
So it's good timing for Orangetheory to come chat
It
with us.
is.
I understand that they work primarily with heart rates. I haven't chatted with them yet, so I'm excited to learn what they have to say and how that heart rate sort of plays into the whole workout spectrum for them.
Yeah, I imagine it makes it very personalized.
Absolutely,
So-
yep, everyone's different. So stay tuned. That'll actually be right after the break, right here on Girl Talk. Stick around.
and welcome back to Girl Talk. I'm here with Betty Guerrero from Orangetheory Fitness. Welcome, Betty. So nice to have you here.
Thank you so much for having me.
So tell us a little bit about Orangetheory. What makes it different from other gyms?
Oh, so it is very different actually. It is a 1 hour total body workout where you are using a coach and a heart rate system to pretty much monitor your effort throughout the whole thing.
Wow, that really is different.
Yeah, sets you apart for
Yeah.
sure.
What kind of results can someone that comes in and has this session, what can they expect?
So results are actually phenomenal. Ladies burn up to 500 to 700 calories and above in just 1 hour workout, and men burn all the way from 1,000 or above.
Oh
so
my gosh.
pretty much you get all of it in just under 60
Can I
minutes.
say how unfair that is, by the way?
Yeah,
the
that
same amount
men
of
burn
time.
more.
Yeah, but we're supposed to be skinny.
I know, yeah. Well, they weigh more, right?
Yes.
So that kind of
Right.
that plays a
Balances
factor.
out.
More muscle.
That's like a
okay,
whole
okay.
meal, right? I mean, you're going to
Right.
burn off like a whole meal in one exercise. That's
Yes.
awesome. So I was looking at your website. This is my first time getting to chat with you, but it talks a lot about the heart rate and how that is sort of your thing that sets you apart. So explain that more to me, because that's fascinating to me, the heart rate thing. How does that work?
So one of the things that I really love about Orangetheory is that it's definitely backed by science. We work under 5 different heart rate zones, focusing on just 3 of those, and throughout the whole workout, you will get to see how your heart rate monitor is, telling you pretty much where you're at. We really focus on getting that EPOC, mostly commonly known as the afterburn effect, which means that even after you're done with your 60-minute workout, you will continue to burn more calories just because of all the effort that you just put in that 60-minute workout. So.
Wow.
A lot of calories burned even after the workout's done.
Yeah, and you get the benefits after you go. That's amazing.
Yeah, that's what people love.
I can
Sitting
lose
on the
weight
couch.
after I work out.
Right.
Thank you. Yeah, that's fabulous.
So Betty, you're a coach. So what is your job like? So what do you do then during the sessions?
So my role is basically to direct and coach guests and clients as they are doing these sessions. Pretty much I am focusing on pushing people to as far as they can push themselves, and we can have a deconditioned client and also an elite athlete, and they will both be having that same effect of being challenged and pushed really hard. Also being motivational is part of what I do and one of the things that I love the most. So
Yeah, you seem very motivational and
Yeah.
energetic and what do I have to do to look like you? That's
Right,
what I'd be
exactly.
thinking as I was working out. If she says to do it, I'm going to do it.
Making it sound fun.
Yeah.
Do you guys have any events coming up that we should know about?
So we always try to keep things going really fun and motivating throughout the whole year. So we just got done with Peak Week, which is like a little competition that we do amongst everybody, where we test, who can hold the longest plank, who can run the fastest mile. We also got done with our weight loss challenge. The winner actually lost over 23 pounds in just a couple of weeks, so we're really excited about that. Yeah. It's pretty
Wow.
amazing, and we
Everyone
also
just
have,
started listening and paying more
Right?
attention
yes,
if you
pay
weren't
more
already.
attention, over 23 pounds in a couple of weeks.
Wow.
That's great.
And we also have our Dry Try event coming up very soon, so we are very excited and looking forward to that.
That's so exciting. Lots of things going on. And how long? It's open 3 months, is that right?
It's been open for 2.5 months,
Okay.
pretty much. So
What's your favorite thing about working there? It sounds like a lot of fun.
there are so many things that I love, but one of the things that I actually love the most is I get to work with so many different people and a lot of different personalities. Like I always say, some people want me to yell at them, some people don't want me to yell at them so much. So it's not only a challenge for everyone that's doing the workout, it's also a challenge for me in every different session. So I just love what I'm doing.
How do you find out what kind of person you're working with? I mean, you have to customize to everybody then. I think I would need you to yell at me. I'm pretty sure. But how would you find that out? Do you kind of like chat with people as you get started? Like, kind of figure out their preferences and customize their workouts?
So
then?
as a coach, part of our job is to, even though it is a class and group session, to pretty much pinpoint everybody's personality so that they get that sort of personal touch, one-on-one personal training. So as we go through every single exercise through the blocks, I pretty much get a feel of what your vibe is, how you like to be pushed, and all the coaches work around that.
So you don't just drill them until they cry and then back
No,
off. and take a
everybody's different,
second?
so.
I'm just kidding.
Good for you. Yeah, that's wonderful. Well, I think that would be amazing to have somebody standing there just like pushing you and exactly like what you need to
Because
be
even in
motivated.
group classes, you can slack off if you want to.
Oh yes,
Yeah.
but we will not let you do that. Orangetheory.
Well, we have even more exercise advice coming up from the fitness experts at Orangetheory Fitness.
Welcome back to Girl Talk. We are excited to have the lovely ladies, Seisha and Sunshine from the Blow Dry Style Lounge. Fabulous stuff there, super exciting, so many services, it's incredible. And congratulations, you're coming up on your 1-year anniversary.
Yes, we are.
So you've got a big event coming up. It is the annual blowout event.
Yeah, and basically what that is to kind of give, tribute one to our salon being open, obviously, for a full year. And also, we're also going to have our VIP, and those are guests that have actually stayed with us. They've continued to support us, so we're sending all of them out invitations, and we're basically going to host a party.
You gotta have a party.
Yeah,
for the anniversary.
Yeah, we gotta.
Because you are a party salon, so it just makes sense. So that's July 30th from 7 to 9.
Yes, correct.
And
Yeah.
you've got silent auction, raffle.
Yep, we're going to have mini services. We're going to do demos of what blowouts are, because a lot of people don't know what a blow dry bar is.
Sure.
So it's nice to kind of see what we can do and how we can transform your hair and your look and your image. And it's a style that can last forever. So we want people to kind of be more aware of what we do.
Okay, cool. So what's new? What you got new cooking?
Well, we have a lot of new services going on, and Sunshine can actually kind of share some because she's been doing some of them. So would you like to tell the ladies what we're doing?
I'd love to. So we've been doing body treatments, and I've been wrapping myself, and I lost 4 inches.
Wow.
Yes.
So what is a wrap?
So wrap is like it's a wrap that goes on a part of your body where you would like to lose your inches on, and I did my stomach, of course. I've done 3 wraps and lost 4 inches, and you do it about every 3 days. And the first one you do, it kind of teases your fat. And then that will help drain everything once you drink your water and everything.
So who does that, you or?
Seisha does.
Seisha does.
Well, I'm the master right now, but all of us are going to be proficient in it because all of us enjoy it. It's something. It's a nice, safe way and a healthy way to also detoxify the body. So the whole goal is, we're located right by a gym, so it just made sense to create some wellness treatments for those that are coming into the salon. Yeah.
Sure.
Sounds like a nice little add-on, maybe right before an event and a special dress.
Yeah, because we do bridals, so it's good to, have a bride come in and say, I want all these things, and we offer so many things. And right now we can offer, hey, so we can slim down for that wonderful day.
Cool. Are there any new guy services?
Well, with the guys, what we're trying to do more is more customized. So we're doing more pampering with them when they're at the bowls, doing more hot towels, pressing them in. We're gonna pick that up so we can get some more guys in there. That's something that we're looking forward to. Let me tell you.
Sure.
I assume that you can do wraps on the guys too, right?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
All right. Is there a limit to how many a person should get or can get, or how often? That kind
There
of thing?
is. Usually the first one we have you do it for an hour, and then your next 4 wraps we would do it. We'd send you home with it, and you.
Oh, really?
Yes. And you wear it for 8 hours.
Yeah, the product works up to 3 days. So even though you get wrapped in-house, the nice thing, the ingredients that are in there, it's like a lotion that comes in and it breaks down the fat cells and actually helps to detoxify through the lymphatic system. So you're kind of dumping things as well. That's why it's key to stay hydrated. It's key to eat well also, obviously, when you're doing something like this.
Sure.
But,
Or all the time anyway.
Right.
that's for sure.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We try anyway.
Well, awesome. Cool. So I had no idea that you could do that with the wrap and stuff, and that it was that effective. So how you did 3 wraps in how many days? How long did it take you?
So the first wrap I did was on a Wednesday, and then I lost 2 inches.
Wow.
And then the second wrap I did was on a Monday, and then I lost 2 more inches. And then my third wrap, it just it's working.
That's incredible.
So
So
other than wraps, they did my hair today, actually, and Seisha here did my makeup today. So they do the wraps, obviously, we've been talking about that, and the blow dry, the blowouts, nails, and manis, petties,
facials,
smear.
Spray tans, we
Spray
have it
tans.
covered.
Yeah, gotta go see them. Exciting. So don't miss the annual blowout event. That is July 30th from 7 to 9. And we are gonna be right back with Conan Automotive right after this.
Last but not least is our favorite go-to guy for our car questions. This is Joe Conan from Conan Automotive out in Stoughton. Thanks for joining us, Joe.
Thank you.
We have car questions. I know I've had a burning car question. I kind of hope my dad's not watching. I keep getting my check engine light. No kidding. And the most recent, it goes on and it goes off, and that's the hard part. And so the other day, it went on, and I thought, okay, I'm going to take care of this thing once and for all, and I made the appointment, and I'm quite literal here. I got in my car and pulled out of the driveway, and it went off.
Okay.
And I've been told that you can't even diagnose it if it goes off. So talk to us about the check engine light.
Yes.
Okay, the biggest thing with a check engine light on is it happens when you're coming home from work at 5 o'clock at night. And it can be frustrating because you don't know what's going on. You don't know if you're going to make it home. You don't know if it's going to start the next morning.
Or if you should drive or stop or...
So a lot of shops, and especially what we do, is like if a customer calls up and, yep, my check engine light's on, we'll say, come on down. We'll scan it to see the severity of the code because that's what's stored in the computer of the vehicle. And what we'd use is a tool like this, which is like a $50 code reader. And a lot of like parts stores will do this, offer this, like come and read, we'll read the codes for free. This is not a diagnostic tool, and a lot of people think that it is, so they'll think they'll be able to fix their car with this, or the parts store is going to be able to sell them a sensor or whatnot. This will tell you how bad the code is and if you can drive the car. So then you can set up the appointment. So then we would note the code, and then you can be on your way, set up the appointment for a day or two later. And then when you come in, we would use, everything is going laptop. Let me turn it around. Whereas old days, which I should say, the last 20 years, you would get a big red box that would be a scanner, they would call it. Well, nowadays everything is being software, where we buy the software from the OE manufacturers and put it on the laptop. So we can touch basically 90% coverage out there. And that's how you diagnose a check engine light.
You're talking coverage of the vehicle or like different makes and models?
Coverage of the car line, like General Motors, Ford, Chrysler, European, the Asian. I mean, we can take care of all of them. And most shops can.
So in my situation where the light went off, can you still do it?
Because the computer still has that stored in the system.
Oh, really?
Like you could drive the biggest mistake people make is let the check engine light go. And we
all look at each other, guilty.
The thing is you got one little light bulb that tells you, the computer, that it senses a fault, that, okay, the computer can store maybe 350 different codes. So when that light comes on, let's say it's just a real simple thing like a gas cap's faulty. Okay, you let that go. I don't have time to fix it. Well, 2 months later, that light's still on. You're thinking that it's a gas cap. Well, then it's this problem. And another week later, it's this problem.
You don't even realize that's something else.
So that instead of being a $50 repair, the first time to get that light off, you come in a year later, and it's a $600 repair.
Right, because you think it's that first small incident.
Right.
Wow.
So that's very important. That light should never be on. It should always be off. Even though somebody read it with a code reader or whatever, a scanner, and oh, we'll put that off. Well, tomorrow, we're going to fix it tomorrow. Well, tomorrow never comes, and then I run into that a lot. And it's not nice to give a customer an estimate for $600, $700, $800.
No, it's not nice at all.
No, always have that light off.
So the on-off doesn't mean we're in the clear when it's off.
No.
No.
And the thing is, when that light comes on, it could be something real simple, like I said, a gas cap, or it could be something more severe. The biggest thing is when the check engine light flashes, that means something needs to be fixed immediately.
Okay, flashing.
And that means that something expensive could fail if you continue driving with it flashing.
Are you listening?
Yeah, certainly
that's the biggest thing.
Absolutely.
But the majority of shops out there, if you call them up and say, yep, my check engine light's on, a lot of shops should say, yep, come right in, we'll read the code quick, note it down, and then we can schedule you in. That's the best way to do it. That way, you know what's going on. Instead of sleeping, going to bed at night wondering what's wrong with your car, you can have a little peace of mind, and that's the important thing.
And let's talk a little bit about the scheduling process. So when we call to tell you something's wrong with our vehicle, what kinds of information do you want when we're calling to make an appointment? What does that look like for you?
We like it. I'm glad you asked that. We like it when people call up and say, okay, my car is doing this, it happens at this time when I'm turning or when I'm driving, it's making this noise, and so on. It's so nice when people, and I'll say females, call up and say that. And then it's so much easier to work with.
Because we don't know what's wrong.
Well,
We just
a lot
know
of people
what
don't.
Well,
noise
my
it
boyfriend
makes.
said it was this, and my dad said it was this, and you don't want any
And
of that.
sometimes they can be right, but a lot of times people will go on the computer and Google search, and that's when it really gets crazy, because then they're making all these assumptions, either what it's going to take to fix it. And a lot of I would say a lot of the males that call up will tell you what's wrong with the car
Instead of
or
the
the truck or
symptoms.
whatever. And for instance, and I hope I don't make this customer mad at me because it's kind of funny. The customer called up and said, how much for the exhaust system on my truck? Well, okay, instead of, if the way the scenario should have went, Joe, my truck is making a lot of noise. I think it's from the muffler or whatever. Can I get in and have you guys give me an estimate? Sure, no problem. No, it went to, how much for my exhaust system on my truck? Well, then I shot him a number. Well, it's going to cost you probably about $1,500 to $2,000. And he went silent, and I said to him, well, we're looking at exhaust manifolds, we're looking at catalytic converter, we're looking at, you said exhaust system. And I was being kind of smart, but I guess that's my personality, and yeah, he's coming in and we're going to inspect his exhaust, and it's probably going to be a quarter of that. So
So you're one, well, and I would actually appreciate an overestimate versus an under, so that's nice. But you're wanting the symptoms of what's happening with your vehicle.
And let you do the diagnosing.
And let you do let the expert do the work.
Well, we'll have to bring you back because I know we always have more questions.
thanks,
I
guys.
know, we didn't even get to mine.
We're
Sorry.
out of time. Thanks, Joe.
Thank you.
Joe Conan from Conan Automotive in Stoughton. And that's it for today. Thanks to all of our guests. Thank you for watching, and we'll see you next time on Girl Talk.